Iran has a long history of testing and deploying drones, dating back to the Iran-Iraq War of the 1980s, an effort driven partly by the country's lack of access to high-end Western technology that would enable it to purchase, develop and maintain a sophisticated air force. Deadly, cheap and widespread. How Iran supplied drones are changing the nature of warfare. Its Shahed 136 drones. The Shahed 136 drones have a light carbon fiber airframe and range of more than 1,500 miles, enabling Russia to fly them from Belarus in the north and occupied areas in the south to target Ukraine's cities. They can carry 20 to 40 kilograms of explosives, around double the 131 and enough to blow in a pretty big hole in a non-hardened structure, according to Justin Bronk, an aviation analyst at the Royal United Services Institute. The drones, Bronk adds, are best considered cheap substitutes for guided cruise missiles, most effective against soft or static structures, which force those under threat to either invest money in defenses or disperse and relocate, which renders things like aircraft on bases more inefficient. Flight paths are normally pre-programmed and can be quite complex, and Shaheds often use a sophisticated combination of US, Russian and Chinese navigation systems to make them harder to jam, according to Bronk. What Iran is demonstrating is that a relatively robust capability need not be very advanced, and virtually any military force can afford any number of drones, said Samuel Bendet, a drone specialist at the U.S. Center for Naval Analysis, suggesting it is likely that the technology will only spread further. Rather than investing in more expensive combat capabilities, this shows it is cheaper to buy a drone and hope it either hits something or your enemy expends resources shooting it down. The Shahed 136 is a single-use asset designed to use its explosive-laden body as a weapon, hence gaining them the name Kamikaze, or suicide, drones, as they are conceptually a hybrid between an unmanned aircraft and a cruise missile. The aircraft are considerably cheaper than cruise missiles, which Russia has expended in considerable numbers, and with the country having plentiful funds from high oil prices, they can provide a useful supplement to guided weapons supplied by Russia's own defense sector. The possibility that the aircraft could neutralize large numbers of air defense sites, particularly Ukraine's older Soviet-built S-300 batteries, may be key to kicking down the door, as air defense suppression is often referred to allow Russian aircraft to operate more freely in Ukrainian airspace at higher altitudes. The fact that the bulk of Ukraine's air defenses are formed by short-ranged handheld systems, however, means that the value of neutralizing radar-guided systems remains limited, with the Shahed 136 expected to be prized more for the sheer firepower a fleet of them can bring to bear with high precision and at a low cost. The asset has increasingly compensated for Russia's lack of stealth aircraft capable of braving Ukrainian air defenses, absence of specialist air defense suppression aircraft, and limited arsenal of standoff weapons.